In other news, South Africa and the United States of America are locked in a diplomatic row. That's over a controversial Land Expropriation Act. Washington believes that South African government will grab white-owned farms for free, and this despite several explanations from Pretoria. Washington still went ahead and signed an executive order halting all funds to South Africa. However, South Africans don't seem deterred, and many are convinced that this is the doing of billionaire Elon Musk, who is a close ally of Donald Trump. Our next report telling you more.
The last few weeks, South Africa has been dominating global headlines. US President Donald Trump hasn't been very kind towards Pretoria, and neither has his South African-born tycoon ally Elon Musk. First, it was just a threat. Then came the signing of an executive order and an unexpected announcement that the US would prioritize white South Africans in a refugee program. Most ordinary South Africans rejected Trump's resettlement plan.
To me, I think it's either an illusion or a fantasy on Trump to obviously gain more momentum.
Personally, I feel like Trump doesn't know anything about this. I feel like Elon Musk is pushing him behind to say there's something there, go look at it. Because why all of a sudden interest in SA after all these years?
Land ownership remains a contentious issue in South Africa, with most farmland still owned by white people 3 decades after the end of apartheid. Last month, President Ramaphosa signed a new law that allows the government to decide on expropriations without compensation, but only in certain exceptional circumstances where it would be just and equitable. This has triggered Washington, and it offered to take in white South Africans as refugees.
They are part of South Africa. They're part of our history, and we welcome them as fellow South Africans. There's nothing peculiar about it or weird about it. It's just they're part of us.
So I feel like if all Afrikaners leave SA and go to States, this country will be messed up. That's one thing I know for sure, because I feel like we do need those Afrikaners. As much as we don't get along, but I feel like for this country, we actually do need them.
The South African government has expressed its concern over what they call a campaign of misinformation and propaganda aimed at misrepresenting the great nation. Last week, Ramaphosa, during the State of the Nation address, said his country would not be intimidated and bullied.
Washington and Pretoria diplomatic row has brought South Africans together, while South African Chamber of Commerce in the US have said they have gotten thousands of inquiries from individuals looking to leave South Africa and seek resettlement in the United States. Most, including Afrikaner lobby groups, have said they are going nowhere. South African government has said they will not get intimidated and bullied, but they will continue to engage to their US counterparts. This is Kalden Omer from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.